Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. I'm DINI NASUHA AHMAD and today I will presenting on hazard identification, risk assessment and risk control hierarchy analysis for Jalan Kota Baru to Rantau Panjang, Kelantan. Introduction. The research to this study explore the health and safety condition along Jalan Kota Baru to Rantau Panjang, focusing on general health and safety condition. It emphasized the importance of hazard identification, risk assessment and control processes in various industries such as construction and transportation. The study emphasized the need for a comprehensive risk assessment and managing plan to prioritize control measurement and allocate resources to address serious threat to public safety and health. Problem statement of this study include safety is a major issue affecting everyone, include local resident, driver, workers, and businesses. Despite law and safety guidelines, road users surrounding residents are exposed to high risk of accidents and illnesses. Research problems in health include technical, methodological, and practice challenge. Also, hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control is crucial in road construction project to ensure safety. Factors such as resource management, road characteristics, road safety, and infrastructure management all play crucial roles in identifying and mitigating risk. Addressing these issues can lead to a safer and more sustainable future. In my research, I'm focused on addressing two critical questions. Firstly, what are the possible hazards of Jalan Kota Baru to Rantau Panjang, Kelantan that have the potential to cause harm? Secondly, the question is about how should a danger be minimized, or in the event that it cannot be eliminated, how should the risk be controlled? Let's discuss the methodology that employed for hazard identification along Jalan Kota Baru to Rantau Panjang. This approach combines both quantitative method and direct observation to ensure a comprehensive assessment. Step 1. Analysis based on hazard identification checklist. We utilize a detailed hazard identification checklist that helps systematically identify potential hazard in the area by ensuring no critical points are overlooked. Next, workplace interview and observation. We conduct workplace interview and observation by speaking directly with workers and observing their daily activities, and we gather qualitative data and first-hand insight into potential risks that might not be evident through checklists alone. For step 3, review existing safety and health procedures. We then review the existing safety and health procedures in place. This review allows us to evaluate their effectiveness and identify any gaps or areas for improvement in the current safety protocol. Step 4, job hazard analysis and current control measurement. Finally, we perform a job hazard analysis and assess the current control measurement. This step involves a detailed examination of specific tasks and the associated risk, as we are evaluating the measures currently, as well as evaluating the measures currently in place to control this risk. In risk assessment process, I'm evaluate the potential hazard based on their likelihood and severity. For likelihood, there is most likely that rating 5, possible by rating 4, conceivable by rating 3, remote by rating 2, and inconceivable by rating 1. Using the likelihood and severity rating, we apply the risk assessment metric to determine the risk level. For risk assessment metric, the metric combines the likelihood and severity rating to categorize risk into high, medium, and low. That probably frequent for rating 4, probable rating 2, remote rating 2, improbable rating 1, and severity catastrophic rating 4, critical rating 3, marginal rating 2, negligible rating 1. For risk level, high risk from 50 to 25 require immediate action to control the hazard. Then medium risk from 5 to 12 requires a planned approach to control and temporary measure of need. And the last, low risk by 1 to 4. The measurement should still be implemented. This metric allows us to prioritize our efforts, ensuring that we address the most significant risks promptly and effectively. The hierarchy of control is a systematic approach used to minimize or eliminate exposure to hazard. In the context of road safety and data resource, this involves ensuring the safety and integrity of data related to road infrastructure, traffic management, and vehicle operation. Step in control process is identifying the hazard, then understand what the potential harm is and how it might affect workers. Next, assessing the risk, evaluate the likelihood of the hazard causing harm and the severity of the potential harm. Next, selecting control measurement based on the risk assessment, choose the most appropriate control or combination of control from the hierarchy. This includes administrative and engineering control, as well as using personal protective equipment (PPE). Step 4. Implementing control. Put the chosen control measurement into place in the workplace. Then monitoring and reviewing, which is regularly check, ensure, make improvement if necessary. By following this step, we can systematically reduce the risk associated with road hazard, ensuring a safer environment for all road users. Risk assessment is crucial for ensuring safety and reliability in any area, and the risk metric is a vital tool in this process. It enables us to rank and prioritize risks based on their likelihood and severity. To effectively assess risk, it is essential to gather detailed information about hazard and their potential consequences, as well as to implement appropriate control measurement. These measures include engineering control, administrative control, and personal protective equipment. In our hierarchy analysis for Jalan Kota Baru to Rantau Panjang, the risk assessment result presented in the table that identify and categorize risk based on surveys and observation. For high risk, task number 1, that driving without brakes leading to fatigue and sleepiness. Then task 6, inadequate road lighting at night, increasing the risk of accidents due to poor visibility. Next, the task number 2, driving in poor weather condition where can cause skidding and crashes. To mitigate this high risk, we recommend implementing a two-driver system, reducing speed limit at night, and monitoring weather condition. For medium risk, first, task number 3, physical-social risk, including stress and high blood pressure. Next, task number 4, having traffic and aggressive driving. Task number 5, narrow road with potential for accident. Task number 7, unexpected roadblock. Addressing this medium risk involve providing proper training using GPS for real-time navigation update and managing roadblock warning effectively. For low risk, first, task number 8, routine vehicle inspection with a low risk of disorder from unnatural movement. This low risk can be managed through proper training and regular maintenance checks. During the risk assessment for driving on the Jalan Kota Baru to Rantau Panjang, a total of 7 hazardous job tasks were identified. These hazards were detected through a comprehensive analysis. For high risk, adverse weather condition, these pose significant physical hazard leading to accident and collision. Current control measures include weather monitoring, but proposed solution involve in enhancing vehicle safety features and improving road condition. Next, for medium risk, extended driving period that can lead to psychosocial hazard like fatigue, reducing concentration, and increasing the risk of accident. Current control include driver rotation strategy and frequent race brake. Handling heavy cargo, dispose health hazard due to unnatural movement, potentially leading to musculoskeletal disorder. Current measurement including using personal protective equipment PPE and medical aids. For driving at night, increased accident risk due to low visibility and reduced alertness. Current measurement involve better road lighting and driver rotation. Lack of rest break. This can lead to high stress, fatigue, and increasing accident risk. Ensure regular rest break is a key control measurement. For low risk, aggressive driver that pose a low risk safety hazard due to psychosocial factor causing stress and potential accident. Current control measurement including awareness camping and defensive driving training. By addressing this risk with appropriate control measurement and proposed solution, we can enhance safety and reduce the likelihood of accident on this route. For conclusion, the study evaluate the hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control hierarchy analysis status of Jalan Kota Baru to Rantau Panjang using risk assessment methodology. The findings were classified into physical and psychosocial hazard, with physical hazards such as poor road condition and high traffic volume posing significant risk. For psychosocial hazards such as traffic jam and mental stress contribute to overall risk. Effective management of this hazard involve administrative control, engineering control, and PPE. The study found the physical hazard posed the high level of risk, highlighting the need of improved road condition and traffic management strategy. Recommendations for improvements were made, urging authorities and governments to address this issue. Recommendation for future is performing a comparative analysis of fact on employee medical examination record along the route to assist in the early detection of healthy problem. Record and investigate all serious accident to identify the root cause and implement appropriate preventive measurement. Then, ensure all workers have access to PPE and trained in its proper use to reduce the possibility of injury. Then, conduct periodic safety audit to identify potential hazard and ensure compliance with safety regulation. Next, create a comprehensive training manual for workers to operate machinery and management practices along the Jalan Kota Baru to Rantau Panjang Road. All information about hazard and associated risks must be briefed to workers before they start their routine tasks. Conduct a demonstrative program for employees on skill in handling tool and machines to create a better understanding of the risk and the importance of good handling practice to minimize this risk. That's all from me. Thank you.